asked if what kind of dressing they had, and she's like, "No, you get balsamic with it." So you can't even pick your dressing. You just they just give you the dressing they decided on. So if they give you any sort of peanut infused dressing, you're fucked. That's what it is. Anything allergic, you get alert that you're allergic to. I think there's still something romantic about going to see a live comedy show.
Perhaps.
I think that's kind of overblown sometimes. I do think kids get engaged. Kids, I'm fucking 32. I do think people of my youth, of my generation, still do get engaged. It might be a little harder, but you know what? Fucking deal with it and get them to pay attention then.
What helps to connect to the older audience, I find that they very much enjoy like ethnic humor and racism. The older audience love that. The younger audience,
they're used to it. So,
exactly. Yeah, well, it takes them back to a simpler time.
Yeah, a simpler time when everybody had structure and we all knew our place. For the sake of humor, the top white, whites with money, they're always the top. But then there would be like this, structure of the Irish. Oh,
you know what I mean?
Mixed white, which mixed white we didn't really talk about.
Lower caste,
Italian, I don't know how. Polish. I'm gonna be on a blog now.
Are you?
Yeah.
With our viewership, I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
What I think what happens is mostly Michigan comedians watch these to make sure that no one's getting shit talked about them. So should I just start talking shit about people right now?
You could if you want.
Just fucking. I'll tell you something. That Diego Atanasio. That, fuck him. That guy.
Yeah.
With the original stuff that makes me laugh. Fuck him.
Exactly.
I can't really talk shit about people.
I, for one, am not afraid to admit that I'm sick of Castilian Spanish coming over here to Michigan, taking on comedy jobs.
Get back to where you came from, you hear me?
Yeah, we should build a wall across the Iberian Peninsula and keep them inside of that part of Europe Valley hangs on.
I've been saying this for years, before I even started comedy.
Yeah.
I like the positioning of this camera because it hides all of my fat.
That's why we have this table
this
here.
Nice table.
And you are instinctively leaning forward on the table. See, this is a pro.
I'm trying to get the biceps in here. It's the one nice part of me. That's where all my muscle goes.
Speaking about talking shit about comics, I know that this might have been going around the thing. I'm quite sure that you've heard, my Uncle Phil, Gary Coleman joke, and then I do, the continuum of attractive black men. I have added, to the zero, to the ugly part, I have added Forest Whitaker. And I know that people have connected this with your joke about being the white Forest Whitaker.
Oh.
I didn't want you to think that in any way am I considering you on the lower scale of ugly black men. I do not do that. I definitely don't.
Oh, okay. I had a joke a long time ago about looking like being dating, and I'm not a bad-looking guy, not a good-looking guy. And if I keep talking on a date, I hate doing this. I feel like I'm on Byron Allen right now.
No, it's cool.
So let me talk about, how do you feel about how your looks, Wesley? You go on a date, and if I have to keep talking, because my personality is what carries...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, my personality carries every conversation I have. There's nothing, nobody's looking at me like, God, I want to fuck him. That's just not happening. Yeah. It was actually Jeremiah Pauling who came up to me and said, "Ha! Yes, that guy." That's my Jeremiah Pauling laugh. Yeah. He actually came out like, you know what, you should tell people you kind of look like that Forest Whitaker guy. I think that would look good. I think that'd be perfect. I'm like, Forest Whitaker guy? I'm like, white Forest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Boom, perfect.
Yeah.
There's a string of rap videos that I can't think of off the top
A string of rap
videos that Forest Whitaker was in, where he would just stand at the car and look and smoke.
By which artist?
I don't remember.
Or it was a bunch of
He would just sit there and look serious, and he'd have a cigarette in his mouth and just give that Forest Whitaker look where oh, shit's on. It's supposed to be a serious ballad about gun violence. That's what this is.
Was the cigarette smoke blowing into the weak guy? I wonder if that's what made it weak, his smoking style.
Maybe it was.
I wonder if it's just tar pulling
like
that way. Really? That would be the worst looking baby. That would be like, I'll be like, ah!
Oh yeah, he's got the. See, I just have like the lazy eye. He has like the that eye when that eye quit.